Hello everyone, and welcome back to Escape from Everafter with Chaos Counseling. And let me turn the music down a little bit, because the music is very loud in this game, for better or for worse. Yeah, that sounds better. I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore this game's soundtrack. I think I mentioned that like 3 times in the last stream. And oh, the smooth jazz of this place, top notch. I would kiss it. I would love to love and kiss it. And then we can get tea afterwards. Right. No, that's right. Yeah, going up there, that was for when I had to get the alcohol to get the bird to talk. But we can feel. Can we just acknowledge that seal's adorkable? Then again, it's very hard, unless you're a leopard seal, to make seals not adorkable. Oops. Oh? Oh, okay. Oh, right. You've got the attack boost on. I'm gonna let Ava keep the attack boost for now. Because at least for a minute, that's probably going to be more useful than Fang Feast. But I'm probably going to upgrade our medals, badges, trinkets. It's called trinkets in this game, so Ava can equip that. Ooh. Excuse me. Sorry, for the most part, I really do prefer just having healing items. Again, it's not a universal truth, but for the most part, yeah. Oh, thank you. So, I got the new Tomodachi Life this week, and I have been playing. I've only had it for 2 days, of course, but I am loving it so much. I might want to do a channel stream for it, and I'm trying to figure out how exactly I'd want to do that. Because again, I'm loving the crap out of it. Everything okay over there? And again, I absolutely love... Because again, since this is an homage to the Shadow over Innsmouth, and a big part of that is that, the people in the town... I should have done that in reverse, because this thing's got quills on top. I love the way these abominations look. Because yeah, if you're not familiar with the Shadow over Innsmouth, basically, it's a town full of human-fish hybrids. So we get bird-fish hybrids, and I like it. It's beyond creative. You get some really good-looking shit. I like it. What was I saying? But, yeah, I was thinking, it's like, oh, maybe I kind of want to stream, because I've been having so much goofy fun. It's like, oh, do I want to live stream this? Because, like, currently on the island, I've obviously got me and Abby, because that's always one of the fun parts. Now that we're escaped, we must find Wolfgang and Tinda. Madam Quill said that Duxter was taking them somewhere to prepare them for the ritual. We need to follow Duxter's trail after he left Quail Manor. But, let's not follow too closely. Duxter's invincible, remember, so we mustn't let him catch us. Words. Because, like, obviously me and Abby are on the island. And then I added a couple of our friends. I also added a couple, like, I've only got, like, 11 people on my island right now. But, yeah, I've added... So there's me and Abby, a few of our, real-life friends, and then, a couple video game characters. Yes, please. I really need that. But then I've also got Edgelord, Pepper. I just added Lupa. Like, adding Lupa was the last thing I did last night before going to bed, so I haven't done much with them. But I've got Edgelord, Pepper, Thamu. Oh, I'm really proud of what I came up. Actually, both Thamu and Lupa, I'm actually pretty proud of how I was able to get a me to kind of look like them. Kind of. I'm not the amazing me artist that I've seen some other people do. Yeah, honestly, I was able to get all of the Edgelord characters put in. Except for, I haven't done HR, which I think if I have time to play it today, which I can't guarantee I will, because we're doing more D&D oh shit. We're doing more recording for D&D today. But I'm thinking of adding HR today. I have no idea how I would add Trash Dragon, so I don't know if he gets to join the island, but still. I've been having fun, just because of, like, the different, like, if you've seen anything from the game, it's probably, like, the crazy things you can make the characters say, and, ooh, I've been having a lot of fun with that. One of my favorite things that I've done, that I've added to the game, is it's in reference to my Edgelord comic. It was like an activity that because you can classify. It's like, oh, are these talking points a person, an activity, or like a place? Oh. And an activity that I made like a talking point on the island is dying 3 times in under 1 minute. Oh right, I didn't have there was a seal transformation down there. That's right. It's about to be like, I didn't think I could. Oops. Hey, Duxter, douchebag. Oh, Oh dear, I think that was Duxter. Looks like we're in the right place. Let's follow him. We can't let him find us. Damn it. Alright, let's swap places. Oh crap. I feel like I was about to say something, but I'm drawing a blank now. Sorry, one second. I'm gonna take a drink of my Mountain Dew. You know, I was so disappointed. Like, I don't know if this is a thing everywhere, but they stopped making Mountain Dew Livewire in cans. At least they stopped selling them around here. I don't know if they stopped making them, and it just kind of pisses me off because it now means the only place I can get Mountain Dew Livewire is in bottles, usually at local convenience stores. Oh, I'm dead. And that's always way more expensive than being able to just buy them in, 12 packs of cans. I mean, granted, it's not like 12 packs or that. Damn it. They're not that inexpensive anymore, but still. But sorry, I was bitching about my favorite flavor of Mountain Dew that I usually like to drink when I'm live streaming. But yeah. Livewire is my go-to flavor of Mountain Dew. Always drink it when I can when I live stream. Albeit, heck, Livewire hasn't always been the one on sale or anything like that. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought. I was like super focusing on that. Point I'm getting at is I like Mountain Dew Livewire. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Oh, I know. I know we can't use it. We're missing the book, so I was just kind of hoping that I could, like, activate it for the sake of fast travel or something like that. You think you can hide from me in there? But I'll be waiting for you outside. Sure, you try to leave your mine. Oh dear, what have we gotten ourselves into? It seems like we're safe for now, though. So anyways, where are we? Innsbeek Chapel. Looks like we'll be stuck here until we find a way to get past Duxter, so we might as well look around for clues. I'm equipped in that because I think I might actually need this for stealth or something from what I remember. That or it just... I bought it last time I played it just for the lulz, and I thought, hey, this is definitely the time to wear it, so I might... Nope. They still recognize me. Oh, crap. Not good. It's like, yeah, this is not the hardest game in the world, but it can be kind of brutal with its difficulty at times. There they are. Oh, you came for us. Are you both okay? Yeah, it's actually been great for Tinder and me to get some quality time. I've been playing by loot to keep us entertained. Please, dear God, let me out of here. The key's over there. Please, just bring it over. Hey, this looks familiar. You locked up with a key sitting just barely out of reach? Flint, I mean it! I'm literally going insane. Let me out now. Okay, okay. The key doesn't fit. What? Kidding. Ahem, yes, very funny. So, any signs of Detective Holmes? He must have been locked up here at some point as well. Oh, no sign of him, unfortunately. Well, unfortunate. We have bigger problems now. Duxter's camped outside the chapel's front entrance. We'll need to find another way out. All right, let's look around more. Maybe there's another exit. It's good to have the team back together again. Uh-oh. Fire. Oh shit, I was... Whew. Crisis averted. Hello, little mouse. HP boost. Not gonna lie, I do actually like these puzzles about needing to basically just guide the mouse to where you need it to go. Like, it can be a little annoying at times, sure, but I don't know, it's a fun little thing besides, hey, muffin, throws tomatoes, boo, I don't like mouses. But mice are cute. Although, if you don't like mice, then you're probably really gonna hate a particular NPC from, oh, that's right. From, a series that I'm working on for the channel. Then again, to be fair, you're supposed to hate this character. They were meant to be a hate sink. In fact, they're supposed to embody everything I hate. All my negative emotions towards a certain US fake politician right now. Shoot. Tinder out. Ah, crud. Oh. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm actually doing pretty damn good. I had a decent week at work. Not as decent as I had hoped, admittedly, for reasons, but at the same time, hey, I still got good money this week, and that's what matters. And yeah, later today, like, today's stream's gonna be a little shorter than normal. Like, I need to end, I need to stop at 8 o'clock local time, whereas I normally try to go to 9 or 10 local time. And I once again slept in, which, given all the troubles I've had sleeping, yeah, I'm sad. It means I get to stream less for you guys, but it does mean, I mean, let's be real, it's probably much healthier for me. But yeah, we're gonna do more recording for that series that we're working on. I don't know why I keep referring to it vaguely as the series. We're doing another D&D campaign for the channel. So I'm really looking forward to that because we haven't done D&D for the channel in such a long time. And last time, we never actually uploaded everything we recorded simply due to the fact that, we kind of got to the point where it's like, yeah, we're not going to be able to... D&D is fun. Like, the reason why we never, because we only ended up uploading 2 chapters of our campaign flashback, and the reason we never uploaded more was simply due to the fact that it was kind of like, okay, where the end of the second chapter certainly doesn't have an outright satisfying, satisfying conclusion per se, because there's plenty of unanswered questions, but ending it there was going to be infinitely more satisfying than had we continued to upload and then got where we did, because again, I'm not upset with Jessie. She had major shit on her plate, and she legitimately lost her notes on the campaign and legitimately couldn't remember where she was taking the story. Did you hear about the new Aang Avatar movie thing that's happening? I did. I'm cautiously optimistic, because honestly, like, I didn't hate The Legend of Korra, but I certainly wasn't blown away by it. And I haven't watched the live-action show, and I absolutely loathe the live-action movie, so again, I'm cautiously optimistic because I'd like to see it, but air, earth, fire, the water, engage the fire. Okay, because I am a little concerned because much like things like, say, Star Wars, where there's an over-reliance on like going back to old media, if you know what I mean, I'm a little concerned that maybe it's like, oh, Korra didn't get us the response from fans that we'd hoped. We're now going to just basically nostalgia bait everybody. I don't know if that makes sense. Because, I mean, let's be real. The live-action show, from what I've heard, is good, but also technically falls under that nostalgia bait. Because it is just a retelling of the first series. I mean, it's just the first series again, but in live action. I don't know. I do really need to stress to high heaven. Well, when I say I didn't like The Legend of Korra, I didn't really watch The Legend of Korra. I watched it as, like, so I was in college when it was coming out, so I actually kind of watched the whole thing live, I suppose. Like, I watched like the first 8 episodes, and honestly, I just completely lost interest. So I have not seen Legend of Korra, because again, it wasn't really my thing. Let's see. I mean, I guess. I see it as a nostalgic bait, but I feel like it's an Aang movie, is a new adventure with the gang. It's adults. No, and I agree. That could definitely be pretty damn fun, for sure. So, I said this earlier in the stream, but you weren't here, Muffin. I got the new Tomodachi Life, and I've been playing the fuck out of it. It's so goddamn fun. Put myself and Abby on the island. Edgelord's on the island, and it's freaking funny that despite the fact that I put me and Abby on the island first, and we're still the only 2 characters who've actually moved in together, it was freaking Edgelord and Pepper who were the very first romantic couple on the island. And yes, Edgelord and Pepper are also on the island, because would you expect any less from me? But then I've also thrown Thamu on the island, and I'm actually quite proud with how I was able to create Thamu and me format. But I am thinking, it's like, maybe I want to do like a stream of the new Tomodachi Life, and maybe if people are interested, have them be like, okay, submit yourself as a me. And that's fun. It does look like it's a fun game. It is. Because the first talking point I gave for everybody on the island is casual defenestration. Now, for those who are not aware, the defenestration is the crime of throwing someone out a window. And it's been a bit of a kind of a running joke in my Edgelord comic that whenever one of the characters is off to commit violence, they always refer to it as, hey, it's like, hey, do you want to engage in some casual defenestration? And yeah, it's just really funny because that has become like just a major talking point on the island. Or then it's like, hey, what are your thoughts on dying 3 times in a minute? That was really fun. But yeah, I've been thinking, it's like, oh, should I do like a community live stream of the new Tomodachi Life? And when I say community live stream, what I mean specifically, it's like, ooh. Like, I probably would definitely still have, like, myself and Abby, and then most likely Edgelord on the island, too. But it's like give you guys an opportunity to like, I guess, submit yourselves as me's to be put on the island. I don't know. It's just a thought. Or if instead of a community live stream, instead of having an island full of the channel, just be like, hey, like this isn't going to be like an edgelord thing per se, but it's like, oh, let me just have an island where everything is edgelord. Ew, what is that? Get away from my heart. I knew your rats would find a way down here. I'll catch you just in time. Wait, that fleshy thing is your heart? How does that work? My heart, you've damaged it. My only weakness, the secret to my immortality. How dare you? Fools, I'm unbeatable. The power of the old one courses through my veins. Once my heart heals itself, I'll be back to my immortal state. Time to make you embrace your fate. You may have found this, but my heart will continue to heal itself over time. Once my heart reaches full strength, I'll ascend back to my immortal state and deliver the straight to the void. Thank you for explaining in great detail how we're supposed to take you down. So Buckler Barrage is not going to do much against him simply due to the fact that, yeah, we're going to want Wolfgang. Actually, we probably want Wolfgang and Tinder for this, if I'm being honest, simply because Tinder can burn. Oh, bugger. Did you hear about the? Oh, did you hear about the leak about the Avatar movie? I did not. Well, okay, maybe I did, and I'm just not think I. No, what's the leak? Jeez, that is so hard to time that right. Oh, I haven't upgraded that yet, so it won't poison him. Drat. Oh. Let's see. Sadly, the whole Avatar movie got leaked. The entire thing good quality. Animation is supposed to be released in October. That fucking sucks. Well, out of respect for the creators who definitely put a lot of hard work into that, I'm definitely not going to watch the leak, but that's pretty rough. Like, I've only ever heard of one other movie getting leaked in its entirety, and that was X-Men Origins Wolverine from way back in the day. But even then, it was in the case like X-Men Origins Wolverine, it wasn't even like it was the full movie or anything like that. Or it was the full movie, but it was the full movie before they did some reshoots and before all the before the visual effects were done. So yeah. Hey, we got our books back. I'm surprised we didn't get a save station before the freaking boss fight. By the way, that absolutely reminds me of the Tubba Blubba boss fight from Paper Mario. And I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way, but at the same time, it's like, okay, a boss fight against an enemy who's immortal unless you know, take his heart out. I'm like, okay, this isn't exactly the most subtle thing in the world, you know? Again, not that I mind. That sucks. I mean, I wasn't sure if I was going to watch it legally, but now the movie needs to be supported. I'm going to promote. No, I agree. I'm kind of with you there. Because it's like... No, it's like leaks are never okay. In my opinion. Oh yeah, the big twist about this my book. Oh, what? Why are we in an office? Everafter ink down here? Ava, what's the meaning of this? Well, I don't know. Hello, folks. Welcome to the Inspink branch of Everafter Inc. I'm afraid our manager, Madam Quill, is in the office right now. You're welcome to have a seat. Wait, if you'd like. Madam Quill's the manager of this branch. She works for Everafter Inc. I'm so confused. Come on, let's have a look around. So yeah, big plot twist. Despite the fact that we came here to investigate the reports of a missing member of Everafter Inc., and despite the fact that Madam Quill has been actively trying to murder us since we got here, Madam Quill works for the same company that we do. If it was my D&D character, I'd eat those birds. I'm a water serpent. Nice. Yeah, like, oh, actually, hey, Muffin, real quick. I am going to send you a picture over Discord. Don't share this with anybody because this has not been made public yet, but... Actually, no, I have made it public, so maybe you've seen it. I don't care. I'm going to share it anyway. It's just a picture of all the D&D characters from the D&D thing we're working on for the channel. Like, I love all of my players' characters for this. Like, just, they're great. Yeah, no, I say keep it quiet, but I'm like, wait, no, I did share it on social media just to announce that the project I've been working on for basically 8 years is finally happening. Because, yeah, well, I haven't been, like, strictly speaking, tweaking and refining it for 8 years. I did start working on it 8 years ago. So... hi. I wasn't hiding from you. I just taking a spell back here, you know? Pigeon Pete, do you work here? Well, the blinking heck are you accusing me of, son? Oh, it does look really cool, and one of them is really adorable. Yes, they are. Okay, you got me. Yes, I work here. I have a chat. Let's have a chat somewhere more private if I think it's up talking like a sailor. Yeesh. But Yeah, well, the one that looks adorable, I actually have a D&D supplement that lets you play as awakened familiars. So, you know, you can actually play as like a cat or a bird or in this case an otter because you can get those animals as familiars if you're a wizard. Anyway, it's true. I work here. Sorry for misleading you. Honestly, I'm kind of embarrassed by it. Madam Quill paid me a handsome sum to lead you and your folks into her devious trap. She said steal out were stirring up trouble and wanted you out of the picture so her dark deeds could proceed without interruption. I felt pretty bad about it, though, which is why I dropped that spell free to help you escape. So wait, the twist is that you and your enemy work for the same company? That's interesting. I agree. And I did try to warn the detective as well, but as you know, he didn't listen. I'm so confused. Why would Everafter Inc. partner with a cult? And what does Sherlock Holmes have to do with all of this? Beats me. I just work here. All I can tell you is this. Everafter Inc. and Madam Quill seem to be collaborating to do some kind of research. I think I'm going to be sick. So, where's Sherlock Holmes now? I feel like we've been chasing his tail all over and turning up nothing. Your detective's at the lighthouse. That's where Madam Quill will be taking him to complete the final act of sacrificing ritual to summon the old one. What the hell is the one-eyed thing in the background? I have no idea. I must give you one last warning. Stay away. The Order of the Feather deals with forces that you can't even imagine. We'll find the detective. We have a promotion riding on this, understand? And if this donkey cult keeps getting in our way, then we'll handle it. All right, let's go to the lighthouse and put a stop to this madness. Here, I can at least authorize you to use the elevator to get out of here. You're all set. Why are you helping us anyway? I'm an old pigeon. I'm not cut out for this line of work, and I hate what the Order of the Feather's done to my poor little town. Stay safe out there. Plus, you're very clearly based on a character from this Shadow over Innsmouth who does try to help. Well, I say help. More like the main character bribed him with alcohol, so he agreed to help. Went to the final boss, being that thing in the background, and let's see, I have Cthulhu. You know, honestly, that's a great thought, but since I have beaten this game once before, I sadly know it's not the case. Flint, dear, do you know where you're going? According to Pigeon Pete, Madam Quill is taking the detective to the lighthouse for the final sacrifice ritual. We need to go straight there. We should check the town map to get the lighthouse. But I don't mind saying this, the final boss of this chapter is indeed Cthulhu. It's great. I love it. I don't know if I have enough sun gems, but I do want to... But I do have everyone's personal attack trinket from him, so that's what matters. Honestly, imagine a game just has a secret bloody boss. The rest of the game in this would be pretty messed up. Yeah, that would be pretty messed up for sure. Actually, wait. I didn't actually... Remind me again. Okay. There we go. Looks like we might have to teleport back. All right, this is inside Madam Quill's. Actually, no, this isn't inside like her room or anything. And you know what? Actually, it makes, knowing that she actually works for Everafter Inc., it makes it adds way more context as to why she has one of these book hop dimension why she has one of these devices in her mansion, you know? Okay. If I can just get right. I don't remember if there's something stopping me from going this way. Yeah, it's not strictly speaking that something's stopping me. I just physically can't jump high enough to go that way. Unfortunately. Okay. Hey, suspicious, how you, or not suspicious, how you doing? I think if we actually, yeah, if we actually manage to kill those things with the attack that we just make, the whole being marked to share the damage doesn't apply, so. Good effort, but I'm afraid it was just a too little too late. Okay. We can go back up there. Yeah, we're gonna quickly stay at the hotel just to get our health back, but we are... Yes, if the question is when the next Edgelord stream, or the next Pokemon stream is, it will be tomorrow morning. If it's something else... which ability for Abby? Oh, which ability for... Like, which Pokemon ability would be a good one for Abby? Shoot. Or... Yeah, oh, sorry. Sorry, that was rude of me to just assume that's what you're asking. I apologize, suspicious... Defiant or Supreme? You know, I've been sitting on that for a while, honestly. And I feel like in some ways, I personally feel Defiant is going to be more useful. Remind me, what does Supreme Overlord do again? Because yeah, I've been sitting on that one for a while. Although speaking of Pokemon and Edgelord, this week when I was just trying to like get some extra grinding in to get some extra like max revives and shit, just to make sure that I'm properly prepared for some of the harder parts of the game, I decided to do some surprise trades just to try to get my hands on some Pokemon I was missing. And, well, I discovered the unfortunate world of the people who illegally obtain shiny Pokemon and just trade them out into the world. Just kind of. But the plus side is, well, I did get a fuck ton of those. A lot of them did have ability patches attached to them, so I went from having like no ability patches to having like 10 of them. So yeah, my low kicks, my Sprigato, or my Masquerada, and my Veluza now all know their secret or their hidden abilities. But as for everyone else, well, I've still been kind of on the fence, you know. Because, like, my Titan can, you know, doesn't have a secret ability or doesn't have a hidden ability. Still on the fence with, Abby and, you know, Bisharp King's Gambit. About what ability I want to give her. I seem to remember Tickaton. I could be wrong about this, but I genuinely seem to remember that Tickaton's secret ability was not better either. But yeah, it's... but either way, because I got those extra patches, I can pay you back for the first one you gave me. Damn it. Have I mentioned how much I hate these things? Because if I haven't, I should have mentioned by now how much I hate those things. I just realized that... I mean, okay, I know why I swapped to Wolfgang, but the trade-off is... by doing that, I no longer had anyone to hit these fucking angler octopi. Angler octopi. Oh. Rock. Bouncy, bouncy. You know, one thing I do actually oddly really appreciate about this game, it's a little touch, but the more I sit on it, the more I do actually like it. The fact that Flint, because like, just to compare it to Paper Mario, you know, Mario's default attack is to jump on the enemies, which is good, but it does mean that, you know, you'd get hurt if you know, jumped on enemies with spikes and whatnot. But in this game, jumping is not something that Flint does. It's something that it's something that Ava does. So as a result, Flint's default attack being a ranged attack does mean that as the initial character you play as, he definitely maintains the most amount of utility throughout the course of the game. So again, arguably the lead character always is useful in some way, you know, or always has an... I don't know where I was going with that, but it definitely does make sure that Flint never loses his viability as a combat individual. But at the same time, the fact that Tinder can burn, Wolfgang can ignore armor, Ava has her different transformations that offer a wide variety of utility. It's like you're never actually cooked in combat. Actually, ironically enough, the one companion I still have kind of mixed feelings on is actually the very last companion we get. Not because I think he's bad or anything. If anything, he actually has the strongest base. He's actually got the highest base power out of any companion that you get in this game. But I feel because of that, I mean, I think that is his big thing, is that for the most part, he is just strong. But because you deal with so many enemies with extra defense later in the game, that I kind of feel it's like, I don't know if I find him outright better than just Wolfgang, if you know what I mean. Even though he definitely learns more crowd. Well, that's actually, I think, the one thing that the final character we get does get, is he probably has some of the more powerful crowd control moves. Again, I still think to an extent I might prefer Tinder's crowd control attack, simply because it can potentially burn everybody, but still. I do want to be clear, because there's only 4 companions, rather than having a bunch like the first 2 Paper Mario, I feel due to that fact, the characters do all feel like they do have specializations that do not get lost in the shuffle. Because admittedly, that's a problem that the Paper Mario games could have, is that, especially like the first one, is that characters stop being useful after a while. Also, Muffin, you still there? It's about time you showed up. I've been expecting you. I understand you found my office. Very regrettable, and oh, poor Duckster. Tisk tisk. We're gonna need an explanation right now. Sure, I suppose I can at least grant you that. After all, we are co-workers in a sense. A while ago, when our world was first breached by Everafter Inc., I was approached by a certain woman. She had a strength to her, and I was immediately intrigued by her ambition and vision. She was very interested in learning more about the great god Cthulhu. I now know this person as Everafter Inc.'s founder and CEO. Her offer was simple. The owner of the Feather sets up a branch in Everafter Inc. and dedicated to research and data collection. In exchange, the company routinely sends us sacrifices. What? Sacrificing their own employees for the sake of research? That's insane! There's no way Everafter Inc. would be involved in something like that. Personally, I can't say I'm too surprised. You snoops were not meant to be here. This program is top secret. Your manager, Mr. Moon, doesn't even know about it, and he really mucked things up by sending you. So, where's Sherlock Holmes now? Don't tell me. You're too late. The detective you seek has already been sacrificed to the old one. It was magnificent. No, there has to be a way to get him back. Summon your god, we demand an audience. Summon your god, we demand an audience. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Even, don't you want to think about this through a little more? Well, that's quite unexpected. I will gladly summon Cthulhu. After all, if you're so willingly offering up your souls to be devoured by Cthulhu, then who am I to stop you? If that's truly what you want, then come speak with me when you're ready. Oh, it is what we want, but we're just going to make sure we activate this portal, just so, because I believe we might end up coming back here for some side quests and stuff, and one of the side quests involves coming directly here, and I'd rather not have to literally walk all the way back. Power of the beast is all you need. I guess we didn't need the occult hood, the occultist hood. Yay, ink. So I'm gonna, just for the sake of synergy, I'm gonna put the detective hats back on. Oh yeah, we do have this. Cool. Oh, okay, so yeah, that wasn't a trinket or anything. The restoration, it's now just permanently buffed, which is nice. Excuse me. Power of the beast. Let's also save. Are you ready for me to summon the Great Cthulhu? Yeah, we're ready. Very well. I shall show you the Hakakula to light was not fishing on the shore of it, which not how I did, Mama. Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we done fucked up. So it just occurred to me that okay, well, it says it can inflict fear, but it's kind of a shame that oh shit that we don't have access to any like anti-fear trinkets. Oh, okay, I can't set him on fire. Maybe. Oh. If I don't fuck things up, yeah, Ava will be dealing more damage just since she's got the attack buff trinket on. Fuck! Okay, why am I just messing this up so bad? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, where are we? This isn't natural! Tastes like healing. Whew. Save that chocolate chip cookie. I'm not ready to... Whew! Shoot. Of course he attacked Flint, so I didn't need to defend on that one. Damn it. What is it about the Cthulhu that I just keep messing up the timing? With 1 HP. With the very last attack, I managed to pull off the action command correctly. Sweet! What a fight! Did we just defeat a god? My, I must pity your ignorance. Do you really think you could defeat a god? Such hubris. Wait. I love this ending.
No, there's no need for more squabbling.
Detective Holmes?
Hello, Ava, darling. It's been a bit, hasn't it? Jolly good to see you.
What's the meaning of this? We sacrificed you. We threw you in the ocean depths to be consumed.
Yes, well, you see, the thing is, didn't quite turn out the way the truth is. We fell in love.
Oh, that's beautiful. Love always finds a way. Am I the only one wondering how that works? I'm so confused. How did this happen?
Why, you see, Madam Colt kidnapped me and threw me into the ocean. Hopeless and scared, I was dragged into the depths. Cthulhu planned on devouring my soul, but sparks flew. What can I say? There's real chemistry between us, isn't that right, sweetie? I know. Thank you for trying to protect me, but these fellows are my friends.
That's very nice and all, but Detective, we need you to come back to the office. Everyone's worried about you.
That's grand to hear. I'll pop back to the office after our honeymoon, which, mind you, we are trying to enjoy until we interrupted by your summons. We'll be taking our leave now, but say hi to the rest of the office chat for me, will you? Come on, honey, let's go.
I love this. Is like the twist ending to this chapter. It's so stupid. I love it. I'm so happy for them. Cthulhu is definitely out of the detectives' leagues. Talk about taking down. Oh my. This development certainly complicates things regarding the cult's arrangements with Everafter Inc. I'll have to report this to corporate right away. As for you, well, feel free to go, I suppose. I bid you all adieu. We shall meet again, I'm sure. Yay! We should head back then? I'm sorry, but are you all not completely shocked by what we witnessed? Everafter Inc. sacrificed its own employees all in the name of research?
Yes, very shocking and devastating. Now, let's get back to the office so you can go back to HR and start filing some reports. There's a telepager back there. We can use that to return home when we're ready. God of the beast is all you need. Whoa, what a story. So, Sherlock Holmes was... I forgot what voice I did. So, Sherlock Holmes was safe and sound after all. Boy, that was sure a relief. And to top it off, the poor guy fell in love. How wonderful. Mr. Moon, did you know Everafter Inc. was operating in Innsbeek? Truth be told, Ava, I wasn't made aware of it. Everafter Inc.'s presence in Innsbeek. I sent you folks out there concerned for Detective Holmes, and I couldn't be more grateful for your efforts. Ultimately, it wasn't my place to dig around in corporate affairs, but I shouldn't have muddied the waters by sending you on an unauthorized trip. For that, I'm truly sorry. Mr. Moon, we saw something awful while we were in that storybook. Atrocities perpetrated by our very own company. Were you aware of this going on? I can't speak for any of that, but I'm sure Everafter Inc. had their reasons for doing what they're doing. It's not my job to be critical of the higher-ups, but if they have any specific feedback, I'll be sure to run it up the flagpole. Let's put a pin on this for now and circle back later. I've got good news for you all. You've earned a promotion. We're moving you up from associate to specialist. Congrats. Soon enough, you'll earn the Director of Storybook Affairs position. You're gunning for. I just know it. I have news from my own, too. I'm resigning from HR. Oh, Ava, we hate to see you leave. You're such an asset to the company. I know, which is why I'm not leaving. Instead, I'll just be joining Flint's team here full-time. That's definitely not allowed, right? Of course it's allowed. What a forward thinker we've got here. Ava's transfer to Flint's team is approved immediately. Okay, so let's get the ball rolling. Go start filling out some paperwork. How exciting. I'll be in touch base with you folks a bit later. A new project is brewing and you'll be hearing about it real soon. See ya. You all look pretty grim. You really don't want me to join your team, huh? Well, now it's official. It's time to tell me what you've been hiding from me. What do you think I don't know? You guys are about as subtle as a sledgehammer. Ever since I caught you in Innsbeek, I've seen you whispering to each other and exchanging shifty glances. Now tell me the truth. And don't you dare lie. Okay, we'll tell you the truth. So you've been working to sabotage the company this whole time? Secretly undermining Mr. Moon and betraying his trust? All to earn this Director of Storybook Affairs position because it'll grant you clearance to travel to Everafter Inc.'s real-world headquarters? There you'll want to sever the telepage network and travel between storybooks once and for all? Yeah, that's about what I gathered. Seriously, you already figured that all out, and you're okay with it? Oh, I absolutely wasn't. I was going to report you as soon as we reached the rescue the detective. But then, what we saw in Innsbeek shook me. My job in HR was to protect the safety of our employees. To see the detective so blatantly sacrificed for the sake of research? Well, you can say the faith I once had in this company's all gone. So as far as you little plans go, count me in. Hang on a second, lady. How do we even know we can trust you? You're like the queen of spreadsheets and all that. Suddenly you want to topple the one thing that gave your life purpose? I don't buy it, and frankly, our team is at capacity. Sorry. So anyway, your plan is actually pretty solid. I think I can help pull it off. Now that I've seen what Everafter Inc. is capable of, I'd like to bring it down just as much as you do. Great, then let's get back to the work, shall we?
Everafter's been stored. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, we can... Oh. Okay, this is actually a really challenging... I like this side quest, and I wish there were more like it, but I'm going to tell you right now, this one's hard. This one's actually pretty hard. Okay, what items do... Because I'm pretty sure I still don't have the hard drive that I'll need to heal before I do anything else. Oh, hey, what's up, Mother Goose? You're okay. Oh, yeah. Now, honestly, I don't think we can actually beat the obstacle course yet, but it's a good way to get some extra cash, so we're gonna run it real quick. By the way, just as a heads up for anyone who wants to use this to grind money, once you actually beat the obstacle course, you can no longer run it again. So you lose it as an ability to get some extra cash, or as a source of some extra cash. Nah. Wait, vending machine's back this way. Oh, hello, Flint. Hey, Red, you got your email. You want to discuss something? Yes, can I ask you a favor? Of course. Well, we basically came from a story called Little Red Riding Hood. You may have heard of it. Thing is, I've been missing a home a lot. I want to go back to my story to visit my grandma, but Everafter doesn't approve time off travel request. Why is that? I say it's because I can't afford time off work. Travel requests are noticeably difficult to get approved. You know, I only took this job so I could make enough money to support my grandma, but I hardly spend any time with her because it's busy work. I'm wondering, since you seem to be able to travel a lot, would you mind doing something to my grandma? I'd like to take a basket break. Can you do that for me? Sure thing. Thanks, Flint. Means the world. But yeah, this is basically, this leads to a pretty damn challenging optional boss fight. That's kind of what I figured. 'Cause it's not... I think backwards buckler is arguably a little more useful than the jump on top of them. Again, the one that you can jump on top of is pretty good. Do I have enough? We'll talk to you later. Do we have enough ink? That one's good, but I also just realized I don't have... Being able to inflict poison is damn good. Okay. Yay, shortcut back up here or whatever. Hello. Yeah, I'll have to come back here after I get my hands on the next character. Oh, wait, hold on. Wildlife. Arf? Yay, more ink. Here, now I can give Ava's Rush the upgrade I want it to have.
My job's pretty sick. I just look at screens all day.
Now, obviously, for anyone who's, seen any pictures or the cover, you'll know this is the final companion. So, I was actually surprised to just see him sitting here so casually.
Well, I'll be darned if it isn't my friend Flint.
Just so you know, one doesn't typically lead their friends into life-threatening traps.
All water to the bridge after all. I got transferred to this branch and couldn't be happier. I'm the new IT bird here, so if you ever need technical help, give me a hoot.
Oh, actually, there's a very angry Minotaur by my office. He thinks I destroyed his computer. Says that he needs a new hard drive. Can you take care of it?
Sure thing, boss.
I think we got one spare somewhere. Oh, yeah, there it is. There, can you grab it for me?
No kid, do. I'm busy bird, Flint.
Let's see. Going through, can't help all my series. I don't remember where we can get our hands on a dice. Trying to remember. I don't remember if I need patches to, because I know how to. We're gonna go check it out. Oh wait. Right. No, the reason I couldn't get down there is I didn't have Wolfgang's Windy song yet. Now that I've got that, I might be able to get access to that. Yeah. Yep.
Greetings, explorer. I'm Oracle. I'm a humble blacksmith at your service. I seek amber stones with them. I can provide great service. I can forge together an attack, boost, defense, boost, single trinket, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, so there are only 3... Oh. Okay, I guess we do need patches before we can... Because through there just leads to that elevator, so we don't have to come all the way back here. But yeah, since we don't have patches, we can't access that. But yeah, there are a grand total of 3 Ember Stones in the game. I have no fucking clue where, like, any of them are. They are very well hidden, to say the very least. Right. But yeah, their function is that they let you combine, because there's a grand total of 3 attack stones and 3 defense or attack medals and defense medals in the game, and that will let you combine all of those medals or those trinkets into one, so you can have the attack boost and the defense boost. So it's like, it still requires a fuck ton of metal points to equip or whatever, but it does cut down on how much you have to equip. We gotta go help Mrs. Prissy Pants. Actually... No. Didn't think so, just wanted to double check. Tally-oop. Hello, Beatrice, it's Flint. You got my email? Got your email? Oh, Mike, you came. Please come in. Please help me, there's a mouse in here. Hold that thought. I knew it. Oh, the peasant in my quarters, be gone, you... What a bitch. You dispose of the mouse, oh Flint, it's a disaster. Simply not fit for this kind of work. What seems to be the problem, madam? I was sent here to liaison with the Innspeak branch of the Inc. However, as you can see, my accommodations are quite bleak, to say the least. Something you want to do. And what do you need from me, then? Actually, I simply need you to clean up this hotel a bit that I stay with. Absolutely dismal. You know, like barely the spider webs. You must more. You blah 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 blah. What do you? Wait, in the hotel? Period. Around the hotel. I see. Oh wait, that's not web back there. It's better this idyllic building. Even has some vintage charm to it now. This must have you just the thing. Oh. Okay. How much does that cost to equip? That ain't bad. That ain't bad. It ain't bad at all. Actually, is there a save station in here? Because this is basically a glorified boss fight. And this is something I feel this game is severely lacking. Mini books like this, where it's not like a full dungeon or full chapter. We just come here, we do a little thing real quickly, and then we move on. The game like I said, my only complaint with this game is it's too short. What? As you can see your old hair coming so I can look at you. Well, hello, we're co-workers of your granddaughter, Little Red Riding Hood. You what? My hearing is limited here, speak up. I said we're co-workers of your granddaughter. You can't have a granddaughter! What? No, she has to deliver breakfast. A basket bread to you. What? So you don't call the feds? No, basket of bread. Wait a moment, it's a wolf in my house. You think your vagrants just come in here and threaten me with my granddaughter? Well, mess with the wrong granny, Edgard. You know what your family's... I'm good, ma'am. I gotta eat. Thanks. So that's kind of one of the gimmicks, is that she fills our pockets with cookies, but the cookies will, if we eat them, they'll hurt us. No, damn it. That's not what I meant to do. Damn it. There's a wasted first turn.
Yeah, this lady don't mess. Crab tenders down. Not good, not good, not good. Am I out of smelling salts? Oh, well, it don't matter, cause there we go. There we go. But yeah, that fight is hard, and you very much have to just do it right. Whew. But yeah, just got that one by the skin of our freaking teeth.
Oh, Grandma, are you okay?
She's dead. Wait, no, she's just out cold. Whew, that's a relief. Hello, Grandma. It's me, Red Riding Hood. I was able to squeeze some time off for a visit after all.
Oh no, guys, what do we do?
No, we can't just let her see us like this. There's no way we won't be fired. Quick, hide! Hide and hide the body too!
Ava, are you serious?
This is not how I get fired. Now, get a move on. Go, go, go! Bit tight in here. Who stepped on my foot?
Guys, I'm still outside.
Oh no, there's no room left in here, Wolfgang.
I got you. What am I supposed to do with this?
Right, and this. Grab it now. Make it work. Okay, Grandma, I'm coming in. Hey, Grandma, how you doing? Did you not hear me knocking?
I am.
I do, sweetheart. We will have a great to know you.
I'm okay. Work's crazy right now, but I brought you some bread here.
How'd life for some bread?
Say, did you ever meet a squad of my coworkers? I sent them here to deliver some bread to you, but not sure if they found the time to stop by.
Coworkers? What coworkers? No hooligans like that came here, I tell you.
You know, Grandma, you sound a bit weird.
Weird? Nothing's weird, sweetie.
Grandma, wow, I've just noticed what big ears you have.
My ears? They're really that big? All the better to hear you with, my lovely.
But Grandma, what big eyes you have.
All the better to see you with, my little granddaughter.
Grandma, what large hands you have.
Seriously, I thought my hands were a good size. All the better to hug you with.
And Grandma, what freakishly large, disgusting teeth you have.
Come on now, that's just mean.
All the better to,
help!
What? Grandma?
You have to help me, right? These crazy people broke in and started beating me.
Oh, Granny. We're actually just playing dress up. Yes, that's it. I thought Granny just a bit confused.
Right, so attack.
Nothing to worry about. Again, we're just dress up. Oh, wow. Well, Grandma does tend to get a bit confused sometimes. You really had me fooled there, Wolfgang. But wait, if you're just playing dress up, why were you guys on the wardrobe?
They were trying to kill.
We were also playing hide and seek. Oh, well, sounds fun. Thank you so much for spending time with my grandma. She gets lonely out here by herself. It worries me sick, but I'm so busy with work I can't visit too often. Thanks for brightening her week, friends. Of course. We just love caring for the elderly. After all, they're so frail and weak. Oh, it would take just one accident to really mess things up. So better not repeat any of this, or we'll be coming to look after you. Got it? I love you, Ava. So we just be on our way then. See you back in the office, Red. Oh, please. Take these for your troubles. Sweet. There's another defense boost. Thanks. So we really should be going now. Goodbye. Yes, bye, Granny.
Well, that was a bit dark. It reminds me. Yeah, I need some coins. Let's run it again. Ready, set, goose. I didn't get very far. So I just need to get some extra coins so I can invest in that while there's still time. Oh, wait. Looks like I have to, like, quit out and redo it if I want to try to get the extra coins. Well... Oh, that was not intentional. Wait a second. Do I have to, like, physically leave Everafter Inc. for the coin? I have to physically leave. I have to, like, go somewhere else for the coins to respawn. So, yeah, we're not doing that. So like I said, I'm pretty damn sure we need patches to be able to, like, complete that. All right, let's talk to Mr. Moon. Well, hold on. I want to confirm. I'm pretty sure that's all I have to do in terms of... Oh, do I need to, like, physically talk to that unicorn to clear that quest? Let's go talk to that unicorn so we can clear that quest. Oh, we get some coins along the way. mind. Let's just go this way. Yeah, no, I guess that might just be just a permanent fixture there for a while. How are we on Sun Gems in terms of... I also really need to get Indecisive. Yeah, I normally try to get Truth Tinted Glasses early on, but because I'm actively making an effort to try to complete the bestiary, I kind of don't want to get that in this particular playthrough, just for no other reason than I don't want to forget that I still need to scan an enemy, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Moon. This next chapter I've got some mixed feelings on. I don't hate it, but I do have some issues with it.
Yeah, if it isn't this feel breathtaking? I often come out here to recenter myself. This job can be stressful, and everyone's got to have an outlet. Do you know what I mean? I know this job is the last place y'all expect your life to take you, but times change. We got to change with them. I'm glad you're enjoying the view from my castle. Now, what's our task? Always to the next thing, aren't we? I actually wanted to reward you rock stars for all the wonderful work you've been doing, which is why I'm sending you on a corporate retreat. Okay. The retreat is being held at one of Everafter Inc.'s 5-star tropical resorts, a book called Treasure Cove.
Hey, Muffin. Hey, I can do both. It's not mutually exclusive. So, I'm fairly certain this is supposed to be an homage to Treasure Island, given the fact that there's a Captain Silver in the game. The reason why I take issue with it is, even though I'm pretty sure Treasure Island is in the public domain, they don't embrace it like they did with Innsmouth. I mean, yes, they changed Innsmouth to Innsbeak for copyright reason, because I don't think the Shadow over Innsmouth is in the public domain yet. We went to the Three Little Pigs. Again, the Treasure Island, I'm pretty damn sure is in the public domain. You could have just called it Treasure Island. Because, yes, the Three Little Pigs take some liberties by making the Big Bad Wolf the good guy and the pigs bad guys. And the Shadow over Innsmouth actually had a comedically accurate retelling of certain aspects, but this is pretty, in my opinion, a little lackluster when it comes to the references to the original book. At least in terms of how you play out the chapter. It's not terrible, just to be clear, but I do feel this one could be maybe a little better.
It'll be good for you folks to take a breather and catch some rays, you know? And of course, this will be a fantastic opportunity for networking. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the CEO of Everafter Inc. is going to be attending.
Wow, that's so exciting. Thank you so much.
Of course, don't sweat it. Here's the book you'll need to travel to. As always, just head over to the library, and when you're ready, they're ready to go enjoy.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time, except for me going to the bathroom. Just been having the stream in the background. Yeah, no worries. So, did you see the fact that we actually did fight Cthulhu as the climax to the last chapter? And that the resolution was that Cthulhu and Sherlock Holmes got married. I freaking love that twist. That is just so funny. Favine. Alright, I'm saving up my money. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's only one more book that we get after Treasure Cove. Which, as far as I can tell, the next book has, like, no direct correlation to any real-life book. And then we only get one other, like, mini book. And then that's kind of it. Like, that's not to say that we don't go to another place, but that's just kind of what I mean by the game is pretty short. Phew, it's hot here. The sun will not be good for my complexion. I think a complexion could use a bit of a sun. Well, excuse me.
Don't listen to Tinder. Your pale, pasty skin looks great, Ava. Hello, folks. One person should be very easy. Conference should be the conference person. Enjoy your stay.
Sun gem. Yeah, sure. I don't remember if I've been fully healed, but it's a free fully heal, so let's take advantage of it. Oh, but it doesn't refill my synergy meter. That's unfortunate.
Hey, gang, you made it. This place is pretty sweet, am I right? We're preparing the company presentations. Want to take some time to relax. In fact, it's a great time to network with your coworkers. I'll let you know when it's time to hit the conference room.
You know, Flint, networking with our coworkers isn't such a bad idea. After all, to continue rising ranks here, it'd help if we were liked amongst our peers.
No thanks. Eh, you know what? Fine. Not bad. Oh, yeah, it was weird seeing them be in love. I didn't even want to know why their version of intimate action. You're kidnapping my granddaughter. Yes, we were. Hey, detective, how you doing with that Cthulhu?
Oh, you know, it's fine. Just typical marriage spat. I wanted to travel to France for our anniversary, but Cthulhu wanted to travel to the void. And their tentacles keep clogging up the shower drain. You know the marriage stuff.
Sure. But I wasn't done talking to everybody. Boo! My American tipping culture snuck into the video game. We're supposed to own games to run away from reality. Tell me about it. But I'm pretty sure this game was made in America, so that tracks. Yeah, American tipping culture is bullshit. Pay your workers a living wage as you POSs. Ah, welcome everyone. My voice keeps changing.
Thank you all for joining us here in Paradise Shores from Everafter Inc.'s corporate retreat. You're all here because you're model employees with high company impact. As for your branch manager, I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Now, we have a surprise guest I'd like to introduce. Here to lead our workshop is none other than the CEO of Everafter Inc.
Thank you, Mr. Moon. Such a
Such a delight as always, and hello everyone.
For those who you don't know me, I am indeed the CEO of Everafter, Inc.
Mr. Moon seems like a man with the ability to change his voice. He wants to appeal to everyone, it seems. True.
It's an honor to be speaking in front of one of our finest, most profitable branches of the company. Now, if there's one thing I've learned in building this company from the ground up, it's that teamwork makes the dream work. And that's, my dear friends, is why I'm here today to lead all of you in such a fabulously team-building exercise. First up, trust falls. Any brave volunteers?
We'll do it.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Delightful, let's get started.
This is not what a trust fall means.
Working effectively as a team about trust. Collectively, we'll work and strengthen our trust with one another. Yes, Tinder darling. Once you stand up nice and straight, take a deep breath, and when you're ready to, and when you're good when you're good to lean back all the way and just let yourself fall. Trust completely that Flint, your partner, will catch you.
Why does the CEO look like a Disney villain? Probably that was intentional, let's be real.
Flint, as soon as Tinder is within reach, press X to catch her. Flint, do not screw this up. I'm going to fall now.
Damn it.
Yeah, my spine. What the heck, Flint?
Oh, now, these things happen. It's all part of the experience here. Walk it off. Now, who's next? Would you two like
to go?
Sure, I'd love to.
Seeing as how the last trust fall went all past, thanks, though.
All right, let's snag another fabulous employee to partner up with Wolfgang, shall we?
All right, darling, let's try another trust fall, shall we, Wolfgang?
Oh, jeez. Ladies, I'm pretty nervous doing this. Please make sure you catch me.
You have nothing to worry about. I got you.
You have nothing to worry about. I got you. This isn't a trust fall. It's a trust squish. Reasons Uzi from Deltarune would be really good at this. Yeah, you're not wrong.
You got this, Wolfgang.
Thanks, Ava.
Oh, no, that wasn't supposed to happen. Hello, can we get some cleanness up? My trust fall didn't go exactly as planned, but that's okay. Part of the fostering of healthy working environments, treating each failure as a learning opportunity.
He is so dead.
And speaking of opportunities, let's dive right into the Pina Resistance, a little retreat, shall we? I'm sending all of you on the most extravagant scavenger hunt of your lives. Somewhere in this storybook out there is a vast ocean is a priceless treasure called Blackheart's Bounty. Left behind a fearsome Captain Blackheart, pirates have been trying to hunt down this treasure for generations. Your team building challenge is to split off into teams and find this legendary treasure. Yes, each time you will need to lean on each other's strengths, communicate effectively, and think outside the box. The real treasure lies not in what we find, but how we come together as a company to achieve something remarkable. Oh, and the winners, of course, will be rewarded with immediate promotion.
Agreed.
To help you get started, Everafter Inc. has secured a piece of the legendary treasure map. Here's some photocopies that can be used to get started in search. Oh, ho, ho. Blackbeard's Bounty lies somewhere out there in the vast ocean. You'll first to secure the ship sail with more things, sending off all Everafter Inc.'s best employees after the treasures. Not just this branch, so you better get going quickly. Best of luck. Oh, ho, ho.
You won't be a mind here, we'll of course be leading.
Rat!
Oh, my dream coming right here! Guess it means we're a team.
So how are we gonna find a ship? I have a thought. The book went is Treasure Cove. I believe Everafter Inc. does have an employee on...
I believe there's an employee on staff originally from here. See, that sees literal inner bodily fluids and blood just being swept. I have 2 complaints. 1, you just allowed this guy to die, and 2, a broom isn't going to clean the place. No, it's not.
His name's Captain John Silver.
See, again, literally, this is very clearly John Silver from Treasure Island. And yes, we're looking for a treasure. But beyond that, there's not really a ton in this book that I'd say is like from Treasure Island. Ace probably knows more about this book, this Blackheart's bounty. Let's return to the office and find John Silver. Hopefully we can convince him to join our team. Actually, that reminds me of something I'm curious about. Okay, we just need to find Cap Silver's mentioned works in accounting. No. Do I have another item that's... Let's see. I'm not to the point where I can use the clover yet. Excuse me. I'm yawning like the son of a bitch up in here.
Can I help ye?
Yes, actually, we're summoning a crew to sail to find Blackheart's bounty.
As you're looking for the crew for that team building mission, don't look like much of a pirate. Tell you, lad, have you ever sailed through the tempest of naught but a sloop? Have you ever traded the broadside with a man of war and lived to tales to tale? Do you think yourself a hard man? There'll be plenty of time to work on that, lad. Of course, ye be need a captain role. They gladly fill all you can crew and shit. Name's Captain Silver, John Silver. I'll be accountant. Here to Everafter Inc. Right, I used to be a swashbuckler of the high seas now, and master of numbers and letters. I balance the books, making sure the company's good, so shipshape and Bristol fashion. Even Everafter Inc. be sending ye to chase down the legendary Blackheart's bounty, aye? I spent my life searching for that prize, but years after naught but empty sea and false leads, I gave up and took to working here. But now that Everafter Inc. has gotten their hands on a portion of that, I might finally see me dream come true, the thunder. Let me go grab my trusty compass and we shut sail, aye? Now let's see here. Shiver me timbers, me compass be golden, I can't get me ship without it. Something must be thieving scoundrel must have swiped it right into me news.
I wonder who that could be. You're saying someone stole your compass? Who could have done such a thing?
I know. Bring in full security cameras in the office. Do a favor, lad, and go to IT and see the security footage. Catch the thieving cowards.
I'll look into this, Captain. Yep.
But lad, my compass be my pride and joy. I not sailing without it. Must be bad for me loyal crew.
Oh. Well, we gotta come back and talk to him anyway. Then we'll grab that sun gem.
Hey man, how's it going? You're Flint, right?
Yeah, how'd you know my name?
A fair question. I'm the security guy here, so I kind of know everything about everyone. The name's Patches.
Hey, Patches, we're looking for a thief that occurred in the accounting department. Can you check the security cameras for that past few days?
Oh yeah, exciting. Sure thing, boss. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Are we even surprised it's the three blind mice?
Right, you're correct. Bingo. Let's move.
Yeah, it's not a surprise. Those mice are always stealing things. Well, hopefully this helps in what you need. Yeah. Thank you for the... So for some reason I thought the arch there was broken, so I couldn't just walk out to that. So that's on me. You know, it is kind of sad to know that more of the outfits in this game don't have unique abilities to them. Alright, I guess this is technically the first time I was supposed to naturally come across. Blah, blah, blah. Source kids. Okay, let me phrase it. I know exactly where you got it. I need to return it to its owner. Sure, pay this price. Just kick their ass, Flint. They deserve it.
Look, and Cap Silver needs the compass to find Blackheart's bounty, and we need that treasure in order to earn a promotion. Treasure Eye. Oh, did we, buddy? You afraid, boss? Really, did you know that, Penny? Sure, boss. Make a deal. You can have the compass, but you're coming with you, and you want a fair split of the treasure.
Absolutely not. I should have pulled my scales off than partner with you annoying little rodents.
Okay, fork over the cash.
Look, Tinder, I think we gotta agree. We'll let them come with us just until we can find the treasure. Darn it, Flint, why does this always happen? All right, fine, it's a deal. If you give us the compass, you can join us.
There you go. All right, Myers, let's move. Let's move. Blah, 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 blah.
You don't have anything new, do you? No.
Me compass, give it here. All right, excellent work, lads. You be a crew to reckon with. You'll be honored to serve as your captain. Now, me ship is docked at sea in the Treasure Cove storybook. When you come join me, you can use a pager doohickey to travel there. See you soon, mateys. You know, something seems just a bit off about that. Something seems just a bit off about that Flint guy. I shouldn't snoop, but what the heck? So we're going to sabotage and real life flashback. Dang. Don't these dudes not realize they're on camera? I knew something seemed off about them. Now, what to do with this footage? Now, again, despite this game not having the most direct connection to Treasure Island, I do still like this book in this chapter. I will say, sadly, this game only has 5 chapters in total, so we're basically about reaching the halfway point of it. Yo, holy there, Flint. Welcome aboard me ship. You be the first mate, of course. Can you handle that? Aye. That's bit me, lad. Go ahead and get you familiar with everything. Let me know when you're ready to embark.
All right, Cap, let's be off.
I be really looking like a true pirate. Should we start the voyage?
Let's go.
Off we go. Wow, what a beautiful start to a voyage. You know, I wrote a song about a rainbow. Do you guys want to hear it?
Sure. Actually, let me go fetch a bale to sit on. I don't think she's coming back, Wolfgang.
I'm supposed to move towards you?
Rainbow Raiders.
Oh, okay.
Blimey, you fight better than I reckon. Watching you spar makes me yearn for my youth, but alas, me fighting days are behind me. With ye skill, maybe you have a chance at fighting Blackguard's booty after all.
Master Captain said, very good job, violence and everything. This fight's gotta stay out of it, though, if you don't mind.
Hey, looks like you be our fighters on these voyage. Follow me, I'll show you to your quarters. You can take a rest.
Yes.
Be to be fully rich, be blib 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 blur.
Soon then the Ruthermen come to bring you sugar and tea and rum.
Fate decided what to be tamed with pirates searching for Blackguard's booty. I reckon we need to look out to stay up in the crowd. Before we leave, could you talk to your crew and find some interesting folks? Blah blah blah.
I'm pretty sure it's Wolfgang who's interested.
You want me to keep watch cruisers up to? I don't know.
There is no avatar angle. Last Airbender leak is.
Hurry, have a look at the map, will you, lad? Circle up there, that's Port Cutlets. According to the map fragment, the next piece of the map should be hidden there. Right, we've got a long journey ahead of us, lads. Ship incoming.
Well, so far, yes, it's small.
Ruffian.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ruffians.
Make sure that the feature of all this much feature purchase items such will be a price. You're charging us for items. I thought we were on the same team. Comparisons, blah 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 blah.
Okay, not much is gonna change. No, thank you.
Hey, Flint, we need to continue our trick to the... Yep. Off we go.
Honestly, this level kind of reminds me of the train level from the second Paper Mario, in that you do spend a good chunk of it on, like, a vehicle, but you do have, like, pit stops where you do some dungeons and questing and whatnot. And I want to be clear, I mean that in an absolute positive way, because the train level was my second favorite level from Thousand Year Door. My favorite level is actually the Glitz Pit, even though I know it's a hairy predator. Let's see. Nice. I love questing for quests. Agreed. Yeah, the backwards buckler really messes me up on timing, so I do have difficulty nailing that one. Man, the women come.
Alright, way to go, matey. At this rate, we should be arriving at Port Cutlass in no time.
It's alright. Let's see. Don't forget, Luke, never trust a snake. Snake! Oh my gosh, I'm a snake! What happened to my legs? Just kidding, I'm a snake! Just confirming. Hey, Tinder, how's it going? Hey, breakfast. And a rabbit half. The rabbits will betray you. Oh no, not betrayal by the rabbits. But yeah, how you doing today, breakfast?
Hey, Flint, how you doing?
Pretty good. Sunset's nice, huh?
Yes, it is. It's been a while since I've been able to truly relax. I've been working so hard at HR for so long that I never really took the time to breathe.
What's up?
Did you ever tell you about that storybook I came from? I was kind of a villain, if you can believe it. Witches aren't really good guys in most fairy tales. Whenever After Ink came into my world and opened my eyes to all of these possibilities, I realized I didn't have to be a villain anymore. It's ironic, of course, because by working for them so diligently, I now feel like I was a villain in a different sort. I think that I was just blinded to everything because I was so enthusiastic about redefining myself, you know? I think I'm finally doing the right thing by joining your team.
Ship incoming.
See, I was playing Pokemon Y for the first time. I chose Froakie. Yeah, I played Pokemon Y back when that first came out, and Froakie was my starter too.
Ruffian, more ruffians.
Yeah, I rather like Pokemon X and Y.
What? Bullshit.
Bless's Mega is good. Yeah, I picked Charmander at the labs. Need a fire type. Yeah, when I first played, I picked Froakie and Venusaur. Abby, when she played it for the first time, she picked Delphox and Blastoise. That guy down. I still think it's really stupid that Froakie or Greninja, Delphox, and Chestnut didn't get Megas until last year. When X and Y came out in 2013 and was the game that introduced Megas, it's bullshit. Like, it's really dumb that the starters from the generation that introduced the concept of Megas did not get Megas, and it was just so that we could once again put more emphasis on the Generation 1 starters. Don't get me wrong, I love the Generation 1 starters, but I hate how overexposed they are.
Oh, my heroes, you're asking me. It was a disaster. What happened is my Scavenger team, we accused of being catty and dramatic lies, of course. So to make them regret their harassment, I climbed on the edge of my ship and threatened to jump. Well, it was a bit windy, so I slipped and fell.
At least they did get Megas later, because better late than never. Agreed. Granted, I'm of the opinion, I don't actually like Megas very much. I think the best gimmick is Terrestrialization. I kind of hope that sticks around.
Anyway, I need a passage to Port Cutlass. I did want to promote. Did want a potion, but I'm done with these pirate games.
Please see that I arrive at my destination safely. Yeah, sure, we can do that. That being said, I will admit that the Gen 6 starters Megas do look absolutely fire. Like, they're probably some of the best megas for starter Pokemon ever, in my humble opinion. I mean, that's why I prefer Terra, well, is because I genuinely hate the fact that there are so few... How do I put this? Of the 3 main gimmicks, or 4 main gimmicks with Z-moves, I actually like Megas the least, because yes, there are only specific Pokemon that have specific Z-moves, and there are only a handful of Gigantamax Pokemon, but every Pokemon can Dynamax, and every Pokemon can use a Z-move, and every Pokemon can Terastallize, which means you're super limited on which Pokemon you can use for the sake of Megas. And I just, especially because there are some Pokemon that are like, why did we never get a Mega for... Yeah, I just don't think there's enough Megas, and I hate the fact that it's like, well, I have to use one of... I mean, because that was the thing with, like, Legends EA. If you wanted to properly whittle away the rogue Mega evolutions, like, you had to have a Mega Pokemon on your team. Wow, so many stars. This is incredible. And yes, I know that's not actually true, but just would drag the fights out longer. I want to get a better look. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were over here. It's fine, I guess. Just sit down and stop gawking. Why did Garchomp get a second Mega and no Mega flag on age? So exactly. I hate the fact that, you know, Garchomp got a second. I hate that Absol and Lucario got a second. I hate that well, actually, Raichu never had one. But there are so many Pokemon that need Mega, that could have benefited from a Mega, that just didn't get them, you know? Can you stop? You're giving me a weird energy right now. Not doing anything. Whatever, the moment is spoiled. Well, sorry. It's fine. Flint, let me ask you something. Why couldn't you and those other try-hard heroes ever just leave me alone in my castle and be on my own? And why do you people always keep coming back again and again, trying to fight me despite me easily winning every single time? Are you really asking me that? You were a terror to the entire kingdom. Yeah, you keep saying that, but I didn't do anything. I just want to be alone, at peace in my castle. But you're responsible for so much damage and destruction, burning down villages, kidnapping livestock, the list goes on. It's just common knowledge that defeating you would finally lead to peace and prosperity for the kingdom. Common knowledge? You realize I never did any of that stuff, right? Our world is a storybook. We just characters someone created. You as a character were probably written to know all this stuff about me. Given motivations for trying your quest again and again, all for the sake of a good story. But it's not real. I have no idea how much of our entire personalities and memories are just constructs of some hack author. That's a little bit terrifying. Yeah, I'm really trying not to think about it, but it's hard not to. Clearly we have free will given the recent circumstances, but how much of our personalities exist just because our story author said so? For instance, your character is just like it's just so poorly written and contrived. I mean, what a lame trope of a hero. Like, who came up with this stuff? Don't get me wrong, you're annoying as heck, but I have a bit of a pity realizing it's not your fault. I'm just surprised a fleshed out and layered character like myself could come from the same author. Yeah, no, so much existential crisis, and I wish there was there's plenty, this isn't the only instance, but I do wish the game was longer to so we had more time with this. That's just one of the many mysteries. That being said, I do think the slowly building friendship between Flint and Tinder is very believable. I guess I can be a bit of a curmudgeon, huh? Is that me being me, or did the author write me to be this way?
Yahoo! Yahoo! What are you two doing? What are you two doing all the way up there? You need assistance immediately. Please come help. Oh, I need your assistance. Oh dear, dear, what on earth will I do? Have you helped me decide heels or flats?
Huh? I'm out of here.
Should I wear heels or flats to casual Friday on the office week? I'm worried heels will make me look too intimidating. But oh, damn it. Do you have to decide heels or flats? Oh dear, flats are really not a good idea at all, Flint. You must educate yourself before you involve yourself in matters of fashion, dear. Lost ship incoming. Ruffians, we are ruffians. Ruffians.
Oh. Yeah. Damn it, right. His sword's sticking straight out. I always forget about that little detail. Okay. Die, heathen. Damn it. Still getting... Oh, which ghost type should I get in? Oh. Oh, get in Y. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to remember what ghost types are available in Y. Because I know that Gengar is available, but unless you have someone you can trade with, you can't... Or I should say Haunter's available, but unless you have someone you can trade with, which is hard to come by, you know, nearly 13 years after the game's released, that's not necessarily a good choice. You went with Greninja. Shoot, what other ghost types are available? Shoot, is that the generation that introduced Mimikyu, or is that the next generation that introduced Mimikyu? Trevenant, Gengar, Aegislash, and Miss Magius. Ooh. Let's see. And you... I love both Aegislash. Alola had Mimikyu. That was it. So, yeah. Mimikyu's not in the game yet. Okay, I love both Trevenant and Aegislash. And Miss Magius, well, is okay. I would, unless there's another oh, no, I think I'd recommend Aegislash.
Starry Night to be ready to continue. Off we go.
That is unless, of course, you don't have any other... Let's see. Oh, Dusclops plus Dust Noir as well. Okay, so... I know it's not the greatest, but Dust Noir is my personal favorite ghost type. Well, it was. I think there might be some new ghost types I like a little better, like somewhat like a Hisuian, Typhlosion. That might be my new favorite ghost type. I'd have to actually look at the ghost types again. Or Ceruledge is pretty fucking awesome. Like, there is... Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard for me to say if it is my favorite now, because there are just so many good ghost Pokemons in the game now. Because I am also rather fond of Litwick. So I'm not just thinking about ghost Pokemon in general. Oh, shoot. I mean, the whole reason I did that is I was trying to apply some burn to the back mushroom. Dusclops the Evil Eye, I think, is better than Dusknoir White. I know in some regards that's the case. I know that, like, competitively in, like, Gen 8 that was true. I don't know if that's, like, a universal truth with Dusknoir, but I'm also not super well-versed on the competitive side of Pokemon. I just know that again, I just know that is a thing because of a Pokemon YouTuber that I sometimes watch brought up. It was like on his list of Pokemon that a previous form is better than their final form, because like Slacking was another one of those. Do I need more health or do I want to get more TP trinkets? Still use Evil Eye since it's a casual playthrough. True. Ah, fuck it. More trinkets are always good. Cool, I can invest in that.
I borrow a few moments, mateys, at chat me quarters. We should be arriving at Port Cutlass by the morning. Before we get there, I wanted to thank you. I've been looking to return to the sea for seas, but truth be told, I left for work ever ink because I wanted much of a pirate. Me treasure hauls were pitiful, and me crew couldn't sail their way out of a puddle. But now, oh, ye blood blur, you can climb me Blackheart's booty and bounty and respectful and glorious dream of me life. Now offer me chest, let me drink it, aye? Thought you energy drink.
I love the fact that it's like, hey, we be pirates, we like our drink, but in this particular case, our drink be a Monster energy drink, or whatever. Me don't remember the one energy drink that Luke occasionally drinks, but there you be. Because, yeah, I do actively try to avoid energy drinks, just because I've already got enough problems with being semi-addicted to things like Mountain Dew and stuff, but full-on energy drinks, I do try to avoid them when possible. But if I do drink an energy drink, I do usually drink the Mountain Dew energy drinks, just because, well, I like the flavor, at least of some of them. Yeah, probably. Oh. Yeah, probably, but I hope Wind and Waves have pirates. Also, I don't like Zone Energy drinks. A mango juice on a summer day hits way better. I believe you. Honestly, I kind of was raised addicted to soft drinks. It's not good, and probably if my parents... that might have been something that I'm sure my parents thought maybe we shouldn't have done that growing up, but I digress. What's done is done, and I'm not upset with my parents about this at all, because especially being raised in freaking America where there's like McDonald's and all sorts. Yeah, once we get, so yeah, it's almost time. So I gotta end I've already said this earlier, but I'm just gonna reiterate now that we're at Port Cutlass. I have to end my stream about an hour earlier than I normally would, just because I've got stuff I need to do this morning.
Hey, more Port Cutlass is a place where pirates gather to drink and touch the land or take a risk ashore. Join you when we're ready. Get to Port Cutlass over my cross border.
Oh, it's Humpty Dumpty. I finally caught up with you heathens. You won't believe what I've been through. I've walked the entire bottom of the sea, not egg for an egg. Who are you again? You don't remember me? Wolfgang, I trust you and you didn't catch me, and then you left me in pieces. All the company's men could have put me back together again. Does that jog your memory?
I'm sorry, it doesn't ring a bell.
Maybe this will jog your memory then. I'll have my revenge. Let's see, Sprites. Oh, shoot. Sprite's the only soda ish drink I kind of like, but I do drink it. Imagine futuristic pirates as villains, Wind and Waves. That would be so cool. You know, honestly, I kind of wish Humpty Dumpty here was like a reoccurring antagonist. Like, it would have been funnier if we'd accidentally smashed him earlier in the game, and he kept chasing after us, similar to how, like, I forget his name, but the antagonist from the first Paper Mario game chased after us. No, not again.
I remember him now from the Trust Fall. What a shame.
Dumpty was always such a drama queen. Okay, we're gonna just go down here, take a nap, and then save. D&D is... Oh, hold on. Okay. This is where I'm gonna have to call it for the day. Edgelord stream tomorrow. Thanks to some surprise trades, Edgelord has a lot more illegally obtained Pokemon sitting in their inventory that they have no intention of using because fuck that. But they're pretty, so I don't want to throw them out. Yeah. We should absolutely beat the last two, because all I've got left is the, what's what I'm looking for? We have one Titan and one Team Star left, so we should be able to do that and hopefully beat the Pokemon League. I don't know if we'll have time to actually beat, like, the main story tomorrow with Area Zero, just because I've had issues with just... Look, exploring's fun in that game, so we get sidetracked pretty easy. Depending on how far we get, again, I'm still deciding if I want to do a poll for Edgelord's next game, and even if I do, if I'm going to post it tomorrow, because I am going to do the 2 DLCs for Pokemon Scarlet. I think the DLCs are plentiful enough story-wise that they're worth going through it with Edgelord. I know I didn't do the post-game in Arceus, but that's because I tried to, but the post-game was pissing me off, so I'm like, yeah, I know we didn't confront the main bad guy. Anyway, point is, tomorrow morning, more Pokemon Scarlet. I'm not sure when, but I'll see you guys then. Have a good rest of your day.